You think you've seen amazing places? Think again. These are the 7 wonders of the modern world, and each one tells a story. 1. Great Wall of China. China, over 21,000 kilometers long, built across centuries to protect an empire. Some say it's visible from space. Spoiler, it's not. 2. Petra, Jordan, an ancient city carved directly into red rock, lost for centuries, then rediscovered in 1812. 3. Christ the Redeemer, Brazil, a 30-meter tall statue of Jesus overlooking Rio de Janeiro. It took 9 years to build and weighs over 600 tons. 4. Machu Picchu, Peru, hidden in the Andes Mountains, built by the Inca, forgotten by the world until 1911. Still a mystery how it was built. 5. Chichen Itza, Mexico, a Mayan city with an ancient pyramid that aligns with the sun. Twice a year, a shadow serpent appears during the equinox. 6. Colosseum, Italy, once hosted 50,000 spectators cheering for gladiators, over 2,000 years old and still standing strong in Rome. 7. Taj Mahal, India, a marble mausoleum built out of love, commissioned by an emperor in memory of his wife. Which of these wonders have you seen with your own eyes? Let us know in the comments and save this for your travel list. You've heard of the Great Wall of China, but did you know it took over 2,000 years to build and people died inside it? The Great Wall wasn't built all at once. It began during the Qin dynasty around 221 BC under Emperor Qin Shi Huang, the same emperor who ordered the Terracotta Army. But construction continued through many dynasties, especially the Han and Ming dynasties. The total process? Over 2,000 years. The wall stretches more than 21,000 kilometers. That's over 13,000 miles, crossing mountains, deserts, and grasslands. It was built to protect China from invasions, especially from northern nomadic tribes like the Xiongnu and Mongols. Here's what most people don't know. Millions of workers, soldiers, peasants, prisoners, built it by hand. It's said that hundreds of thousands died, and some were buried within the wall itself. The myth that it's visible from space? Totally false. Astronauts say it's barely noticeable without zoom. Have you ever walked on the Great Wall? Tell us your story in the comments. We'd love to hear it. Imagine an entire city carved into red cliffs and then forgotten for over 1,000 years. This isn't a movie. This is Petra, Jordan. Petra was built by the Nabateans, an ancient Arab civilization, over 2,000 years ago, around the 4th century BC. It wasn't just a city. Petra was a major trading hub that connected Arabia, Egypt, and the Mediterranean. They traded spices, silk, and incense. What made Petra special? Its buildings were carved directly into rose-colored rock. No bricks, no mortar. The most iconic structure, the treasury, is 39 meters tall, taller than a 13-story building. They even built advanced water systems in the middle of the desert. But Petra's secrets didn't last. After a series of earthquakes and the shift of trade routes, the city was abandoned by the 8th century and completely forgotten by the world until a Swiss explorer rediscovered it in 1812, disguised as a local. Have you ever walked the narrow canyon into Petra? Share your story or tag someone who needs to see this in real life. It survived lightning, war, and time itself, and it watches over millions every day from the top of a mountain. Standing tall above Rio de Janeiro, Christ the Redeemer is one of the most iconic monuments in the world. It was completed in 1931 after 9 years of construction. Built on top of Mount Corcovado, 700 meters above sea level. The statue is 30 meters tall, 98 feet, with arms stretching 28 meters wide. And that's not including the 8-meter pedestal. It was designed by Brazilian engineer Heitor da Silva Costa and sculpted by French artist Paul Landowski. The materials? Reinforced concrete and thousands of soapstone tiles carried up by hand and rail. It's not just a symbol of Christianity, it's a symbol of peace, unity, and resilience. And despite being struck by lightning multiple times, including in 2014, it's still standing strong. Have you ever seen this giant up close in Rio? Tell us in the comments or tag someone who should add it to their bucket list. A hidden city, no roads lead to it, and for centuries, no one even knew it existed. High in the Andes Mountains of Peru sits Machu Picchu, the legendary lost city of the Incas. Built around the 15th century, it was a royal estate for the Inca Emperor Pachacuti. The city lies nearly 2,500 meters, 8,000 feet above sea level, hidden in the clouds, and it was never discovered by Spanish conquerors. Machu Picchu includes more than 150 buildings, temples, terraces, and homes, all built without modern tools or mortar. The Incas cut massive stones so precisely that even a knife blade can't fit between them. For centuries, the jungle swallowed it. Locals knew, but the world didn't. until American explorer Hiram Bingham stumbled upon it in 1911. Today, it's one of the most famous and mysterious ancient sites on Earth. Have you hiked the Inca Trail or seen Machu Picchu in the clouds? Share your story in the comments, or tag a friend who dreams of going. A 1,000-year-old pyramid that acts like a calendar, and twice a year, it comes alive with the shadow of a serpent. Welcome to Chichen Itza, once the thriving capital of the ancient Maya civilization, built around the 5th to 6th century AD in present-day Yucatan, Mexico. At its heart stands El Castillo, also known as the Temple of Kukulkan, a 30-meter tall step pyramid built with incredible precision. Here's the crazy part. The pyramid has 91 steps on each of its 4 sides, plus one platform at the top, totaling 365 steps, just like the days in a year. During the spring and autumn equinox, the sun casts a shadow on the pyramid's side that looks like a serpent slithering down the stairs, a tribute to the Mayan serpent god Kukulkan. Chichen Itza wasn't just a temple site, it was a political, religious, and astronomical center. The Maya observed the stars, tracked the planets, and even predicted solar eclipses without modern tools. It also features the Great Bull Court, the largest in Mesoamerica, where winners may have been honored and losers sacrificed. The Cenote Sagrado, a sacred sinkhole used for offerings and possibly human sacrifices. Have you walked the steps of El Castillo or witnessed the serpent shadow yourself? Tell us in the comments, or tag someone who'd be amazed by this ancient science. A stadium older than your country, that once held 50,000 people screaming for blood. Standing tall in the heart of Rome, the Colosseum is nearly 2,000 years old. Construction began in 72 AD under Emperor Vespasian and was completed in 80 AD by his son Titus. This massive amphitheater could hold over 50,000 spectators and had 80 entrances, making it one of the most advanced structures of the ancient world. What happened inside? Gladiator battles, life or death fights between warriors, slaves, or criminals. Mock naval battles, the arena could be flooded to simulate sea battles. Wild animal hunts, lions, tigers, elephants brought from Africa and Asia. The Colosseum even had a retractable awning system called the Velarium to shade the audience, like a modern stadium roof. Despite earthquakes, lightning, and looting over the centuries, this architectural marvel still stands as a symbol of Roman engineering and brutal entertainment. Could you imagine standing in the arena where thousands once fought for survival? Tell us in the comments, or tag someone who dreams of visiting Rome. A king built this for his dead queen, and it took 22 years and 20,000 workers to finish. In the city of Agra, India, stands one of the most beautiful buildings on earth, the Taj Mahal. It was built in the 17th century by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his beloved wife Mumtaz Mahal, who died during childbirth. Grief-stricken, Shah Jahan vowed to create a tomb so magnificent the world would never forget her. Construction began in 1632 and took 22 years, involving over 20,000 artisans and craftsmen, along with elephants to transport materials from across Asia. The Taj Mahal is made of pure white marble that changes color depending on the light. Pinkish in the morning, white in the afternoon, golden under moonlight. Its perfect symmetry, intricate carvings, and reflecting pools make it not just a tomb, but a symbol of eternal love and architectural perfection. And here's the twist. Legend says Shah Jahan planned to build a matching black Taj Mahal across the river for himself, but he was overthrown by his own son and imprisoned, with a window view of the Taj Mahal for the rest of his life. Have you seen the Taj Mahal glow under moonlight? Share your story in the comments, or tag someone who believes in forever.